You know, I had this epiphany that I love this FitBit thing. I was carrying it around, and then I promoted it from my pocket to my wrist. I noticed there were a lot of fat people wearing Fitbits. I said, so am I. How did this happen? And I realized my Fitbit was making me fat. I invested in it. I paid the money. I put it on. Did not lose any weight. So I went to the next step. Went to the bookstore, bought the most amazing books on diet and exercise, lined them up in my office, had a whole shelf for diet and exercise, still putting on weight. Don't know what happened. And that brought me to lesson 10 for me, which was, you actually have to do the work. I had a wake-up call when I must have had nothing on my mind at the moment, but I looked at my email one Monday afternoon. And I must be getting this email from the FitBit Corporation for 5 years, and have, like we often do, delete, never looked at it. I thought, I wonder what Fitbit's sending me, those fattening people. Because I come home, you got a 10,000 step a day goal, and you look at it and you say, how am I doing? Ooh, 4,200. Where are the chips and salsa? And sit down. And the next day, 2,200. Ooh, that's a bag of Oreos there, better get some on that. And realized they sent me this thing and it showed me a tally for my last 7 days. And it gave me 4 measurements: the steps I took, the miles that equated to, the stairs I climbed, and the calories I burned. And it hit me right then. This is what I teach. A small habit. Track daily. Now, I'm not going to do anything hard. I need to make it easy for me. So I just said, I commit to doing 60,000 steps a week. That's 10 a day with a day off. I could have made it 90, but guess what? After 3 weeks, I wouldn't do it. I could have made it 20, wouldn't have any effect. About 10 a day with a day off, let's see how that goes. I'm going to take this report that comes every Monday, and I'm going to just put that into a small spreadsheet, just 4 lines with those 4 things, and I'm just going to see if consistency over time of doing something small will make a difference. And now I'm started on March 15th. I don't know, I can't have a day, 6 months have gone from that, 7 months, I'm not sure, probably 8 months. And I'm doing it every week. I'm trying to make decisions now based on the tracking. So it comes to my phone and I look on a Saturday night, I said, how am I doing? Because Sunday's my last day. I like to take that off, but I look and say, well, you're about 8,000 steps short of 60. Well, then I'm going to need to purposely do something. I put a note under it. I never once got my 10,000 steps by accident. I never once got a whole bunch of new prospects by accident. I never once moved a deal forward and progressed something by accident. I had to do specific, intentional things to do that. So the Fitbit was my reminder that if I just do the work, small, seemingly insignificant things, done how often? Every day, consistently, over time will generate the results I need. So I heard I said it earlier, but it's really something you're going to track by the person you become. And I hope that when you think back over the 10 lessons and you think, how does this apply to me? They may not all apply. You may have some more you want to add. But I hope it encourages you that you have to become the person that success wants to find. And it's all about what you do. And I found for me, it was really about becoming intentional. I can't just start my day by accident. Whenever I want to get up, do whatever I want to do before I have to be someplace at a certain time. That put me in a hair on fire, out of control, urgent start to my day. I get up at the same time, I have 3 habits, and then I move into the next and move to where I need to be. I end my day the same way. It's changing my life. It's opening doors of opportunity, which says success is being attracted to me. And that's what I never got. I never wanted it. And my success is not about beating you. I'm pulling for you. I want you to be the very best you can be. But I have to do intentional things every day if I want to find it for me. And I'll just tell you, there's a field near my house, and I walk out there and I say, where are the green beans? I'm waiting on green beans in this field. I thought it'd be a great field for green beans. And my wife said, did you plant green beans? No. Did you water, weed, and fertilize green beans? No. Then why do you expect there to be green beans? Because you reap what you sow. And I went back to me, I said, in my life, I'm reaping unintentional things based on the habits that I've developed and the daily process, my daily routine. And I just want to encourage you, as you look back through the 10, as you think about them through the rest of your meeting, as you think, wow, that really resonated with me, what action, what work do you need to do to take the steps you need to take to move to the next level in your success? I wish you the very best in what you're doing in fourth quarter, and even more so, can't you just smell it in the air? It's fourth quarter. Let's get excited about that. Thank you very much.